Okay, we're gonna have some fun today. This arcade works on the free play model, so you pay to enter and then all the machines are set to free play, you just hit the button and go. But one interesting thing that we learned is that people from time to time still put money in these machines. And we joke that it's like, that's a great way to tip us. And every once in a while I'll open a machine, I'll see a quarter or two in it or something. Last year, I went through and we collected all the money out of the machines and we had a running tally of which machine earned the most. And I think it was Lethal Weapon. I think that we found $1 in there. So I haven't checked these machines in over a year. I know that there's some coins in there. I've just sort of left them. So today we're gonna go around and we're going to, let's count our earnings. Yeah, let's see how much money we made. Speakeasy. So sometimes there's money in here. 50 cents. Palooka takes dimes. $0.20. There's a dime stuck in here. All right, we'll leave that. We'll just call it 20 cents. Oh, volley. No money for volley. So I did manage to get my workshop cleaned out a little bit, and I've got Monaco out and ready to start working on it. And man, I forgot. What a gorgeous game that is. It's in such good shape. Mechanically, not so much. Aesthetically, it looks brand new. It's just gorgeous. So I'm going to try and start working on that in the next week or two, and I'll pull one of the machines out of here. I don't know which one. I actually, Time Zone started having an issue. One day I caught a lovely smell of burning coil, and it's somewhere in the back box of Time Zone. So Time Zone is actually off right now because it's in a really difficult spot to work on. I've got to pull Hot Wheels out. So I decided if I'm going to pull Hot Wheels out, I'm going to move Hot Wheels somewhere else. We'll get Time Zone out. Time Zone actually might live here, but the thing about these machines, these use a cartridge system. So the glass doesn't actually slide out. This whole thing lifts up and out, which is why I have these two over here so that I can actually get under the glass here without having to move whoever is living here. But that doesn't work so well when you have to get to the back box. I might just be able to slide it forward. It depends on how screwed up it is. I don't know. I haven't looked at it yet. Ooh. 25 cents. Mahalo. Cue Ball Wizard. Oh, hater. $1.75. Secret Service, 75 cents. Royal Flush, 50 cents. Genesis, 75 cents. So Genesis was actually the one that inspired me to do this. A guy came in the other day, came in from the pizza side. He was just walking around, looking around, and he's like, I'm just gonna have a look. I'm like, okay. He walked around, looked at everything. He stood at Genesis for, I don't know, 3 minutes looking at it. And then I saw him start a game. So I went over there and I explained to him how the arcade works. He goes, well, I just put a quarter in it. I was like, well, thanks for the tip, but yeah, I opened it. He wouldn't take his quarter back. But yeah, that's what inspired me to look. I just found a dime on the floor. All right, Starship Troopers, 75 cents. Another 75 cents. Ripple Act, 25 cents. This is the original coin box that came with Dragon. And it still had all of its goodie bag.
We need soldiers.
It's got an extra coil, there's a ball, there's some springs, rubber, a fuse or two, coil sleeve. Cool, huh? I just left it. No one's paying for Dragon. $0.50. Royal Rumble. You might be the winner. $4, $5, $6, $7, $8.25. Maybe I need to put more dollar mechs in these. $8.25. You are the leader. 75 cents in Superstar. Tales from the Crypt. I should have the board. Quiet. Tales from the Crypt. I should have the board back for this. Yeah, nothing in there. Jackpot, 75 cents. Pinbot, 50 cents. So I mentioned briefly about Tales from the Crypt. Tales from the Crypt was having a really interesting problem where the transistor that powers the flipper board had blown and it had shorted closed. So the flippers were always getting power. I pulled the board, I replaced the transistor, and it blew again.
Nope.
Oh. So I don't really have a good space to really troubleshoot deeply in that. It was down to IC level stuff. One of the ICs or two had gone bad. So I had sent this off to someone I know. We'll talk about that later. They got it all fixed up, and it's on its way back to me now. I was able to do something that I've been wanting to do for a while, which is kind of a cool troubleshooting thing that you could do with a FLIR camera. If you have a transistor that's stuck on, it's going to be passing more power than a transistor that is acting normally. So you can use a FLIR camera to locate what transistor is stuck closed and passing power. Yeah, see, things are getting warm. Yep. But if you look up here, look at that thing. That transistor is just smoking hot. Well, not really. But, it's not supposed to be doing what it's doing. And actually, if we get up here and look at it, it's kind of cooked itself and exploded. And I've actually used that a few times. I did that on, I think it was Flash. This hole right here, when you would turn on the game, this solenoid would engage, and it would just, the little armature would just bloop, stick out of there. So I popped the glass off of this, and I pointed the FLIR camera at the board, and I found one transistor that was just heating up, and it was a transistor for this, and I actually did verify it against the schematics. But I assumed that that's what was going on, is that the transistor had just stuck so that it was constantly passing current. And so that transistor needed to be replaced, and then I actually ended up having to replace the coil for this because it had been engaged for so long it was kind of wonky. Okay, no money in video games. Okay, good guns. Well, here's something. 25 cents. Alien Poker, 50 cents. Flash, nothing. Blackwater, 100, nothing. Skateball, 25 cents. Hard Body, 75 cents. Roadshow, nothing. Brake Shot, $1. Hot Wheels, nada. One of the things we're going to try and do more this year, or I should say next year, after the holidays, how about that? We're going to try and stream more on the weekends. We did that about 8 months ago. We were streaming almost every weekend, either it was a Friday or Saturday night, I don't remember. And it was fun. People came into the chat and they'd watch our stream, and it was just basically us just kind of blah, blah, blahing about pinball related stuff or arcade related stuff. Then we had a couple cameras set up that you could kind of see the overview and you could see who was in. Maybe on Christmas we'll do a stream. We talked about doing that. Sophia and I, last time we played, I think on Christmas last time, one of the holidays last time, we played Genesis. And I think what we're going to do is we're going to set up a stream and play Valhalla, just for the heck of it. Just kind of hanging out, playing a game, chatting, doing our thing. So, and we'll do that on Twitch, and I think we're going to try to simul stream on YouTube as well. We'll see how it goes. 50 cents. Oh, here we go. Medusa. $1.30. There's a nickel in there. I don't know how that got in there. Oh, there's no coin mechanisms in this, so it just kind of came through and plopped out the bottom. Lethal Weapon, 50 cents. Mars Trek, nothing. Comet, nothing. Okay, last row, here we go. Roller Games, $1.50. Electra, nothing. Nip It, 50 cents. Time Zone, nothing. Anything in Double Dragon? I'll find a key for this. Pinball machines are dirty. Ugh. All right, let's count our tips. $24.35. You know what I think I want to do next year? And I think I'll put a sign up. So for 2024, I think all the money that ends up in the machines, we'll come up with some charity and we'll donate to a charity at the end of the year, just for fun. So probably, I know that there's a group that works with stray animals, and they go out and they fix cats, like barn cats that are just kind of feral. They catch them and then they spay or neuter them and then they re-release them. I'm kind of thinking like a charity like that. I don't know. We'll come up with something, but I think that that's what I want to do for next year is all the money that we find in the machines, we'll just let them accumulate, and then at the end of the year we'll count it all up and then we'll donate it all to a charity just for fun. I set up a Patreon account if you want to help support the Crows. You can join the basic level of our Patreon, which is like $1 or $2 a month, and that will go into our crow fund, and it will help feed the crows through the winter and the summer and the spring and all that other good stuff. And then the next level up, you'll get some special features, some behind the scenes stuff, some other things. We might do some Patreon only live streams and question and answer time and stuff like that. I don't know. We'll figure it out. We're kind of figuring it out. But if you want to support the Crows, you can do that right now. Hop on over to the Patreon and check it out. If you haven't yet, please like and subscribe to the videos, because that helps the algorithms and it helps people find our videos. We are, we're really close to having 3,000 subscribers now, which I think is pretty awesome. I mean, we're still a tiny channel, but it's fun, right? 3,000 is kind of a fun milestone. So if you haven't subscribed yet, subscribe. Maybe that'll help push us over the 3,000 mark. Okay, I don't have anything else to say, and now I'm just rambling. Thanks for watching. I'll see you later.